Good morning. This morning we're coming down here to the Okmulgee Wildlife Management Area shooting range. It's a public shooting range and it is free. One of the many that we have in the state of Georgia. Those are hours of operation, Tuesday through Sunday from sunrise to sunset and closed on Monday. And these are the requirements. One of the following is required. It is age 16 or older, licensed to hunt and fish, lands, paths not valid to hunt or fish. You can purchase these at GoOutdoorsGeorgia.com, 1-800. Let me get close to that so you can have that on in case you want to get in touch with these or another one. The GoOutdoorsGeorgia.com or 1-800-366-2661. So if you want to venture out and come visit this or any other public shooting range, you can get in touch with that number there and GoOutdoorsGeorgia.com. We're gonna go in here, we're gonna sight in a rifle this morning. It's some beautiful country down here. And I say that a lot about the outdoors because I just like being outdoors, but like this big towering oak tree right here. But yeah, we're gonna be here for an hour or so. We'll come in here and shoot and sight in this new rifle that Alex picked up for the hunting season. We'll see y'all a little later. Okay, we're down at the, we've made it to the range and just want to kind of show this information for you. And it is handicap accessible. It says, there you go. This is showing you the overview of how your taxes are used. This is generated by the excise tax by the sale of firearms, ammunition, archery equipment, and hunting licenses. Okay. You can get this, I'm sure this list is online. Of course, this is the one we saw at the road, at the very entrance. Well, make sure you get that information so that if you're purchasing firearms and ammunition,
Go ahead and load up what we got.
okay. All right. Also complete with porta potties. And if you look in the distance, you see 3D targets. Let's see if I can get a zoom in on this for you. 3D target right there of a buck. It's actually a archery range down here. So I'm just gonna see if I can get a closer. I'm not gonna go out on the range down there, but
Don't bring that to 25. Move it over to 9.
if you look there by that little broken tree, you'll see the silhouette of that 3D target. That's an archery range that's over here. And Alex and I are gonna be in here today. We're gonna be sighting in a rifle and testing out the ammunition for another. Yeah, right here's the opening. You can see. They have an archery range down here. We'll just come in and Bring your bow, crossbow. You can see some of the 3D targets set up back here. I think that's a turkey right there in the grass. Ooh, these bugs, man. These flies and everything are bothering me. So I want to share a little more information about this time, because the last time I was in here, I had some questions from people that were actually watching me about this range that we went to. So I think I've got the flies off my back for a second. Just gonna walk right down here. So there's a turkey target. Looks like some old bag targets that were up. And there's pronghorn sheep. And this looks like I guess it's a white-tailed target. Looks almost like a white-tailed deer laying in the grass. Yep, there's a white-tailed deer target out here. Yep. Another target there. So we're gonna go out and get started on this sighting in thing today. Thumbtack that on there.
All right.
But it does glue, right?
Yeah.
The adhesive, right? Okay. But that thing has been out in the weather, so.
Yeah. Yeah. But sometimes the dirt, that's what'll make it come up.
Mm-hmm. You can put one at each, a thumbtack at each one of these. You should be good. And before we go down there, I'm gonna take my, I'm gonna take two bottles down there, because I want to test these bullets to see what they're gonna do at 100 yards when they hit that water, just to build my confidence up in it when I shoot game.
Talking about that Hornady you just got?
Yep.
Yeah.
Hornady 123 grain. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll be working with Remington today.
Remington, like that? Oh yeah, that's a good round. That's a good round. Yeah. Okay.
That's what we'll be
Remington
working.
What? What you got? The Core-Lokt?
Yeah, Core-Lokt.
Okay.
I got some Federal too.
Okay. You gonna try both of them out?
Yeah.
This is something interesting right here. These look like rocks, but it's mostly all bullets that have been fired and hit the bank. Back here, some have expanded. And some haven't. It's a mountain of bullets from all these pistols and rifles that are fired out here. Let's see, different ones. Different calibers. It's a 45 caliber, that looks like. That's amazing, isn't it? It's a lot of lead on this hill. Like I say, they look like rocks, but they're not. Spent bullets out here. All the way up. That's interesting.
Yeah, yeah, they look like rocks.
It look like rocks. You think they were gravel, but they're not. It's bullets. All different calibers. Mostly handgun. I think rifle bullets, most of that range, they disintegrate pretty much. Huh. All the way across over there. All right. Well, Alex, that's you said it's 100 yards exactly
Yeah.
to this target right here.
Right here.
From here to the shed. Good deal. All right.
Yep.
We're gonna try you out at 25, and then we'll move it out to 100. Are you doing it 25 yards, Alex?
Yeah, 25.
You might want to move it back to 100. Do it at 100.
100. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll make sure I can see that target. Okay.
So you're actually looking through the center of the barrel, line it up on that target, and then you're moving your turrets to match what you see.
We still starting out on 25, ain't we?
Yeah, we're still gonna start at 25.
All right.
But by stretching out to 100, you kind of get just a better alignment for that bullseye.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Or just the windage. All right, that should be good. That should do it. Yeah.
Okay. Once you finish,
Everybody, this scope is also illuminated. So. Yeah. There we go.
now he's got everything lined up that way. Now we're about ready to go live and try some live ammo and see what it does at 25 yards. And then we'll, of course, readjust to about really a half-inch high and dead center at 25 yards. You want to put the crosshairs about a half-inch over your point of impact and dead center your point of impact at 25 yards. And we should be able to shoot at 100. All right, so we're using Remington core lock to start with. That's a blunt tip on there. Yeah, usually I'm used to seeing those 270 with the pointed tip. Those are Remington core lock. 150 grain, it's not a bad round. And see if we got the velocity on here. Muzzle velocity of 2,800 feet per second and 2504 to 100. Okay. So if you're 2 inches high at 100 yards, you should be dead on at 200 yards. But you don't really have to do that with this scope. You should be able to just put it at 100 yards and You can make the adjustments if you need to, at 3, 4. But sometimes when you're in the woods, you don't want to make those adjustments while you're hunting. So you could sight in at 2 inches high and know you're shooting flat all the way out to about 250. Because at 2 inches high, what's that impact at 300? 300 yards, you're at 9.4 inches low. So, all right. We're about ready to go live.
All right, going hot.
Everybody got the ears on? Hold on, Alex, we're gonna put the ears on. And we're gonna do this at 25 yards. So Alex, I won't be able to get her over the shoulder, I don't think, at this point. Hold 1 second, let me put my ears on. I'm talking about you. There you go. Okay, that's pretty close. Take your time on this shot. Make sure everything is dead center. When you're zeroing in, you want to make sure that shot, everything is steady. Try to eliminate all human error. Because the goal is to make sure you have no mechanical error. So you're gonna have to relax and really squeeze this thing off real slow. When you're sighting in, you can take all the time you need. You know, just make it count. There we go. He did his test. Now he's ready. There we go. Let's see what we got here. Looks like it's a little high and to the left. You see it?
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do?
High left.
Hmm?
It's high left.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do now is go back dead center bullseye. I'm gonna take these, loosen this up. Hold on a second. So I'm gonna show you exactly what we're doing. So if you look at the target, you can see it's high and to the left. It's right up. Let me see if I can get right up here. It's high to the left. So what we're gonna do now is Alex is gonna look back through the scope. He's gonna put his crosshairs back on that red dot in the center, just like he had when he was firing it. All right, I'm gonna put it on safety, of course, because I don't want it to go off while we're doing this.
Yeah.
Because I think we got dead. We don't have a live round there, do we?
Mm-hmm.
So.
Hold on.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay.
Okay. Now we put that on safety. And
You do these.
yeah, we'll keep these.
Okay.
I can use them.
Right.
Okay. And now what he's gonna do is gonna put his crosshair dead center again. And you see this arrow here that says up. Well, we're gonna go in the opposite direction because it's already up. So we're gonna move it down. You need to go the other way. You're going up. There you go.
Yeah, there we go. Okay.
Make it down. And then the crosshair should come up to the right. If you want them right on the top ring of that black will be fine. Just that yellow ring above the point of impact. Put it right there.
One more click and
then take it to the right. Hold on a second. So you see here where it says left, we're gonna go in the opposite direction of the arrow to turn it right. Okay. Okay.
all right. Yeah.
All right, Alex, let's do this. Let's test it since it's all new equipment. And what I found on some scopes, when you take them out of the box, they come from warehouses. They've been sitting on shelves and things like that. Sometimes the glass and everything won't move exactly like it's supposed to. And when you fire another shot, it'll seem like you hit the same point, but that jar from the impact of the recoil will actually cause those crosshairs to jump and move at once. So sometimes you can click it, oh, it didn't go anywhere, it didn't go anywhere. Then you fire 2 more rounds, all of a sudden you're shooting way left or way right in the direction you were moving it. So let's do 1 more round there at 25. That looks pretty good. Pretty good job of boresighting that thing too, Alex, by the way.
Oh yeah, appreciate
almost
it.
dead
Yeah.
center.
We on paper.
Yeah.
So
it was just high, but yeah. Okay. Windows look good. So let me sit back down here again. See if we can see here again. I don't have my stand that I normally have. I was on another project and I forgot to bring it. Okay, Alex.
all right. Going hot.
Gonna squeeze off 1 more round and see if we got real close at 25. We should be. Is your boat down? Alex, your boat down. There you go.
All right.
So taking his time. That's what you gotta do. Make sure, get all the weavering out. All the wavering and everything, get that out. Want a good steady shot. On target. There we go. Yeah. We're there, we're just a little low. So, how many clicks did we go to the right that time? Do you remember? 2. We want to be low though. We don't want it to be high. So we're almost where we need to be as far as the height. I would take it maybe 3 clicks to the left.
3 clicks to the
And then we can push it out to 100.
Okay. Oh, windy shit.
I wouldn't worry about that. You know, the height, you want it to be low.
Low, okay.
So let's do 3 clicks to the left.
It sounded like 3.
That do it?
Yeah, I think it sounded like 3.
Let's leave these off until we finish up. And then, all right. Okay. And
1 more at 25. We're going for 100.
I'll tell you what. You are aiming dead center of the bullseye, right?
Yeah.
So let's put it, let's take it up just a hair. Let's take it up about 5 clicks. Let's take about 5 clicks up. Y'all forgive me for my wavering over here because I'm holding it in my hand. I don't have my regular stand. So let's do, hold on a second so you can see what you're doing, Alex.
Yeah.
Let's do 5 clicks up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, now, if you want, you can fire 1 more at 25. I don't think it's absolutely necessary, but if you want to, we can.
All right, let's do it.
You want to do another one?
Yeah.
All right, we'll do 1 more at 25. And this time I'm gonna come on this side of you. So, I'd love to be able to get both. There we go. So you can see the impact that recoil makes. Okay, you're gonna take his time. Make sure it's a steady shot. You know, they want to get all this out during the preseason before the season starts. And also gets you used to your weapon. But that scope seems to be adjusting pretty good. Looks like it's tracking pretty good. Still got your safety on? All right. Yeah, it's tracking pretty good though. So we'll see what this one hits. We should start piling up right down there at the bottom. See what happens here.
I can barely see it on my hand. It won't, you can't see it? Yeah, it's not gonna be bright enough.
There we go. we go that time? I believe we're almost in that
No, we
same
on
hole.
Bullseye. It's
Huh?
Bullseye.
What's that?
Bullseye?
Oh, it's Bullseye?
Look through that scope.
Is it high?
Nah, we on the red, man. I'm gonna zoom in so you can see.
Okay.
Go ahead, take a look.
Let's see where we at. Where's your focus? Okay, yeah, I see it. Dead center, huh? Perfect.
Yeah, we there.
So we need to go. See, we moved it up a little bit. How many? We moved it 5 clicks up, didn't we?
Yeah, 5 clicks.
Okay. Well, that's gonna send us high at 100, believe it or not, because you're about that high. So let's do 3 clicks down, and then we'll move it to 100. I don't think we need to mess with the windage anymore right now. All right. Let's go down 3 clicks.
1, 2, 3.
All right. And then they should be ready to go put some targets out over here, so we can go ahead and open it up. Just leave the boat open, and let it cool. We'll just open that boat up.
Saying over the boat.
Yeah. Got a round in there?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, and we'll just let that cool while we walk down. All right. What I like to do too is I would throw the boat out. I always like to take my boat out when I go down range and put it in my pocket, so no one can come up here and mess with my weapon while I'm down range. That's just the way I am with stuff like that. Yep, that savage, you have to push that boat in, push the button in right here, and then you have to pull back on the trigger at the same time to release that boat. Yeah. Okay.
Take it off safety.
All right. Let's really, we got a target already at 100 yards, don't we?
Yeah.
So yeah, just a matter of letting it cool off a little bit. All right, so we're walking through these steps. This was our first shot. Then we went down here to our second shot right here, which is only like 2 rings out of the bullseye. And then that was our third shot at 25 yards. So we're ready to stretch this out to 100 yards now and see what we do down there. We have some more people on the range, so we're gonna let them go down and set up some targets. And we'll come back. Looks like one of those should have hit that steel pole, Alex. Let's see. See where it's at. Right there. Huh. Let's see. Yeah, it should have hit it.
Yeah. Right here. I see it right
see
here.
It?
Yeah, right here on this side. Right there. That little that indentation. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I was thinking it should have hit that steel pole, but
no, I'm at the middle one. Like this the middle shot.
Yeah, that's about a 1/2 inch steel right there though. So, and it's at an angle, so yeah, it's probably just caused that bullet to peel off in there. I can see where the bullets are starting to exploded in the wood. Right, they see all the powder markings where they come out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right, 2,800 feet per second. That's moving pretty good. All right. Can you see it? I'm going to stretch it out to 100 yards. The zoom focused. Hopefully the only thing we have to adjust now be our height. That windage should hold true. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm gonna adjust the magnification. That's your illumination there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just the illumination on the crosshair. See reflection in there a little bit. Okay.
Action.
Feeling good?
Yep.
Some of the adjustments I did out.
What you adjusted that parallax
Adjustments I just did.
in the front?
Right here. What that does, that clears up your crosshairs. So you see it, it makes it more defined. Now refocus it again up here. So you see the target and the crosshairs there.
Yeah, that front one I had took it to 100.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see when I did this, it took it back, it made it blurry. So I had to go back and readjust it.
I got you.
If you look through here now, you'll see a different picture than you saw the first time.
Okay.
Alex, we got 0 hits, 100 yards. And see here, so any indication. I think, wow, that's a guess. Yeah, we guessing. Oh, yeah, there we go. See right there. Tell you what. Let's go ahead and move it back to 50 yards.
I think it should be 0 to 100. Oh, yeah.
See that one?
Oh, is it? Alright, got it. I'm not gonna shoot over the
So,
It's still, yeah, it's still on that. It's still on that first circle outside the red.
okay.
Yeah.
But right close to the second, right?
Hmm.
They're close together?
Mm-mm. It probably like, let's see.
Yeah. You're not going to?
They're probably about 5 inches apart. Yeah.
Everything before we came out, got to the field, everything seemed, we had a little bit of movement in it. We torqued our extended rail here. We torqued it to 35%. We torqued these base screws at 28 inches. And we torqued all these again at 18 inches. Just try to eliminate any movement that may be coming from that. Doing that. Now we verified that everything is proper status. We're gonna try this again. Yeah, okay. Okay, good. Good deal. All right, move back now. You go cold again.
Yeah, you about 2 inches right. 2 inches right of the bullseye.
About the same place.
But I'm saying it's 2 inches though. It's 2 inches closer to the bullseye. Yeah.
About 8 clicks. Well, let's do it like this. Put it back on bullseye.
All right.
Put the crosshair back. Let's to the right. So let me know when you got it nice and steady. Hunker down on it.
All right. Yep. Go ahead.
You need to go to. Okay, so
Yeah, 2 inches right.
yeah.
All right.
That's it.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
But it's still in line with the bullseye. Oh, we good. I mean, it stopped moving. Yep. What do you think you hit out?
Bullseye. Now we hit bullseye. Oh yeah, bullseye.
Yep.
Yeah.
You got it there. We got it there.
It took the whole box.
Yeah,
We got it there.
We got it there.
Yes, sir.
All right. Good, man.
Dap it up. Yeah. We got that done. That's the way to end it.
Yeah. So. Here with Alex at the range. We just finished sighting in his 270. Since at 270. And remember he was online. He bought all this online. Caught the rifle on sale, scope. And I'll show you the results of what we did today. We put in a little work today. So we got it really in at 100 yards. See the one in the bullseye, that's the last 2 shots down there. At 100 yards. So this goes to prove you don't have to spend a lot to get what you need. Just make sure that when you shop practical, shop for what's in your budget, what you use, and what fits your needs. Right, Alex?
That right. Hey, it just took us a whole box of ammo, y'all. But we had some minor adjustments we had to make. Torquing. Pretty much walking back and forth, checking our accuracy. But y'all, when it comes to ballistics and accuracy, the details matter. So that was the issues that we were having, but we ended up getting excited in. So y'all like, comment, subscribe to the channel. And I appreciate my guy helping me out with this.
No problem, man. We appreciate you giving us the opportunity to come out here and enjoy another day at the range, man. We love it. All right, we'll see y'all next time. And don't be this guy. Don't be that guy. All right? Next time.